He's been looking this entire past week at your body. Have you felt his eyes on you? Hey folks, this is Boba the Vulture.
And the serious sweetie.
And this is Let's Play WWE SmackDown. Here comes the pain. It's a little, we're entering into the manager.
We're entering into the rise of the underdogs.
We're entering into the manager storyline, which gets a little creepy.
A lot
Or
of
it
creepy
can,
vibing
yeah.
to say about it.
Right.
I sound like West Sideshow Bob after stepping into a rake.
Hey there, JG, can I talk to you? About my box?
No.
Well, actually, I want to give you this pie I baked.
Wait, she was holding it vertically behind her back.
And I thought it was her grandma's pie the last time.
It's her grandma's recipe.
And it would really mean a lot to me if you could try some after your match.
Which part are we talking about here? Thanks, I'll definitely have some. Now it's time to test the limits of just how creepy we want to be. Like, I wonder if we can, like, literally get our manager to stop, like, to just say fuck you and leave before the storyline's even complete.
It's my grandma's pie.
Which part are we talking about here? Am I gonna try your grandma's pie? Right.
Alright, so step 1, cut a hole in the box. Step 2, put your dick in that box. Step 3, make her open the box. That's the way you do it. So, where are we gonna, what are you thinking here?
I guess if we're gonna be creepy, we might as well be all in.
You're in for a penny, you're in for a pound.
I feel bad because, like, my fictional online relationship with Victoria, she actually was one of my favorite.
Your fictional online relationship with Victoria.
Right. She was one of my favorite divas back in the day, and now I feel bad that my online avatar is gonna be such a, you know.
Well.
Oh, the vote has gone in favor of not being a freak.
Yes.
I get how. We'll never see what happens when you do this, but a part of me is okay with that. Thanks, I'll definitely have some.
It's my grandma's recipe. It's really good.
We actually have, I don't know if they still have this username, but one of my people who kind of pops in and occasionally comments on videos, their username is Lita's grandma.
I can't wait. I can't watch you eat it, though. I'll be too nervous to see if you like it. Anyway, I hope you're looking forward to tonight's contest. It's a pie eating contest.
Wait, it could be that it's the swimsuit contest.
Matsu Graven, we're a shy perv. Well, you know, that's the thing.
We're a shy perv. No, we're just a perv who loves pastry.
We can talk with Devon Dudley, or we can talk with Goldberg.
Well, do we want to poll the audience without want to talk to Goldberg?
Do we only get to talk to one or the other?
I'm pretty sure you can only have one backstage interaction per.
Yeah, I guess we better poll the audience. I have a feeling Goldberg's just going to, like, beat us up or take away our superstar points.
I think you might be able to get into a fight with Goldberg if you really try.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to. He and Brock Lesnar, like, basically have max stats in this game.
Yes.
Which means they walk around the ring really fast, too.
So your vote then would be for Devon Dudley?
Yeah, I guess.
Shaman's got to go out shopping.
Later, Shaman.
He's going to go shopping with Medesha.
If you're man enough, you can take Medesha shopping.
JG, I know I taught you a lot, and I kind of feel like you won't be a favorite, so would you mind taking Medesha shopping? If you think you man enough.
Alright. If you count our vote, Devon Dudley wins by 1. But, yeah. Otherwise, it's a tie, so pretty much.
I'll let you do Devon's voice.
Okay.
Because I just got done doing Victoria, I guess.
JG, who do you think you are?
It's actually pretty damn good.
This isn't JG's show. It's the Boo Show. This is Raw, and Raw is for the fans. Actually, Devon, I think you're wrong. I think this is the JG show. It's all about me, Eric Bischoff. Raw is my show.
Actually, I gotta check a text real quick if you can just navigate through this.
Okay. I mean, I do appear to be all the dialogue here.
Devon, I understand if you have a strong dislike for mysterious JG. But I don't have a lot of time to help you patch up your differences. So, will you guys at least form a truce here?
This is unusual. I didn't even know that we were having a real argument. I thought we were just having a philosophical disagreement about what Raw is about. I mean, I'm obviously getting some spelling errors in here, but it doesn't really matter considering I'm sort of buying some time for JG here anyways. But let's go ahead and get the poll rolling. Do we want to apologize? Do we want to be the bigger man? Devon? Sure, okay. Or are we going to strike down Devon and or Eric Bischoff? That's true. They say hit him. We don't know which him. He didn't shake his hand after. He didn't shake his hand after all. Yeah, that's. Well, I mean, he didn't shake our hand. Yeah, he was being a dick to us. Oh no, it's 50-50. I'm gonna have to find out what JG thinks. Oh man. So there's gonna be this is fraught with some intellectual issues here. First of all, I'm not sure who the him is here. Are we going to hit Eric Bischoff or are we going to hit Devon? And what happens if we do? If we apologize, do we end up looking like a chump? If we hit him, does Eric Bischoff get cheesed off at us? If we hit him, does Devon hit us back harder? There are a lot of different ways that this could go down. By the writing, it sounds like you will hit Devon. Yeah, probably we will hit Devon. JG, the poll came up in a tie. Do you want to attempt... JG, do you want to attempt to apologize to Devon? It has been noted that Devon wouldn't shake our hand at the end of the last match.
Well, we're a heel, but we didn't make weird pie allusions to Victoria, so I don't even know anymore if we're a heel. What did Eric Bischoff say?
He said that he thinks SmackDown is about him, but he's a very busy man. He doesn't have time for all of this, so would you guys please just form some truce?
Well, I mean, we're a suck-up heel.
Yeah, we are a weenie for Eric Bischoff, so,
Yeah, alright. I'm sorry.
JG, remember this. You continue to listen to me, you'll have a bright future.
Bischoff's
trust.
Oh, nice. Experience points are what we want more than
Superstar
so that worked
points.
out well.
Oh, yeah. Well, now I guess you can see whether or not... Bill Goldberg has left.
Now that I've earned your trust, can I have my tag team titles back? I lost them in a really stupid way.
36, you can give yourself another half point of strength if you want, or you can give yourself an endurance point. Ooh, Ted.
Ooh, Teddington.
You're my best friend, Ted. Alright, so you went ahead and give yourself another half point of famous lad stamina. Oh, it's a singles match against Shawn Michaels. They really aren't letting you get past this
Meanwhile,
this rivalry that you have with
the Hurricane and Trish Stratus are taking on Batista and Jazz, so that's the thing that's happening. Cage, single pin, and give up. I still can't get over that ladder match. Alright. Let's take our frustrations on Shawn Michaels. The guy who didn't magically retrieve the title.
Now loading me.
Now loading teabagging Shawn Michaels.
Well, I mean, Shawn Michaels teabagging, not actually loading the act of teabagging Shawn Michaels.
I really move. I have bowel movements while I'm squatting over your face.
All right.
They look like Shawn Michaels.
It's not HBK, the Cleveland Steamer kid.
Yeah, but he could be.
Why? Why does this have to be a thing?
It could
But
be.
why is
The
that?
pose. You were talking about his ashless chaps. He could be. He was doing a pose.
So you're telling me that when you go to the bathroom,
No, I do not take that position while. There'll be another technical masterpiece. Is
Yep.
Victoria with us at ringside? Because we should.
no,
she's
this
not.
is not a single with manager.
Begs the question: what's the point? This has nothing to do with our current storyline.
To get superstar points and experience.
Well, yeah, and I'll give you that. I'm definitely going to try. And no, I'm not like I'm going to intentionally
Wow.
throw the match. Because
Wait, was that a teardrop suplex?
no.
No. Sorry.
Teardrop suplex is like a fancy name for a back suplex.
And yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you were.
I will give you some serious teardrops, though. Yeah. Because I killed someone and I got teardrop tattoos in prison.
Okay.
Whitewater crime, of course, but it definitely led to some death.
Did you say white water?
Well,
crime?
I meant white collar, but no.
I mean whitewater. Oh boy.
yeah, let's get
Lock her up.
Ugh.
Lock her up.
Shawn
Remember
Michaels has
when
more spirit than me. He's barely hit me though.
Yeah. Remember when somebody being involved in a shady land real estate deal was the thing that would cause them to be, you know, scandalous?
Oh wow!
That's right, you're super heavyweight.
Super heavyweight.
I believe that actually causes him some amount
Body
of damage.
yeah.
too. That's right, Piano Keys. It is and has been wrestle time. That's right, you can't do it. Shawn Michaels, you just need to give up now. Please attempt to do another lifting move. No. He's starting to wise up.
He's going back to his primary form of attack, which is countering us.
Well, apparently he had no problem lifting you there.
Yeah, that one doesn't require. Some of them do like a body weight check, and some of them don't.
There you go, channeling your inner Vince McMahon.
Ow.
Ah! Hey, Lethal's here too.
Alright, Lethal. Lethal, you missed an incredible pay-per-view main event that you're going to have to check out on YouTube.
Yeah, unfortunately it's going to be a little ways down the road. But yes. Shawn Michaels is actually now a long-term rival of ours. He and Kevin Nash. That's a little break. We're now heavy into the manager slash girlfriend who is manager storyline. In which we are being managed by Victoria, and Stacy Keibler attempted to show us how hot she was.
And we creeped on her because we decided I'm a heel.
Yeah,
But
we also
hey.
creeped on Victoria a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
So who
But
knows?
we didn't
what-
go all the way with it.
We didn't.
No pie puns.
We didn't make allusions to pie. Yeah. Look forward to that. Yeah.
Music's pretty epic.
The music in this game in general had some real uniqueness to it. There's one of the songs where the refrain is just fast creeping, disgraceful. Hey, I mean, it
Tried
was
doing some-
basically we ended up determining this was all done
You
democratically.
know, yes, I would never be elected to the Senate with the level of creeping I did, or the House, or any of them things.
What? Victoria's in age of legal consent. I don't see.
No, I just
why,
didn't. But I didn't creep hard enough to get
Well, yeah, I mean, she's the age of legal consent. I don't see why creeping on her
Yeah, at all would make
at all makes any difference in an election. Oh. But we were doing all of this democratically. We were doing polls for all of these things. Of course, sort of being in the middle of the afternoon, it was not a whole large audience, so oftentimes
We had a lot of
polls
1-1
would
ties.
be deadlocked at 1-all.
A lot of 1-1 ties. He thinks he's cute, but he knows he's sexy.
And that's what makes it dangerous.
Thank you, Matt Stryker.
This dangerous sexiness.
The fans chanting for HBK as he's rolled up.
You know what I mean? They're desperately hoping he breaks out of it, because that would be a really lame way to end the match. Wait, are you gonna try and steal a super kick?
No, although now that you mention it, that I shouldn't try. That's asking for trouble.
Nice. Just plant him.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
For some reason I didn't have my finisher set up there. I'm not sure what happened. I have a finisher, and I thought he was dazed because I picked him up, and for some reason he just stood there and the icon didn't appear to do a finisher.
There's
Oh,
two
boy.
different levels of dazed. He just passed out to a headlock. Degeneracy by democracy.
Well, do we want to show him respect? I mean, Kevin Nash told us we didn't have heart, and we said, what would make you say that?
Taunt. Magi is asks for taunt.
Taunt's safe. Taunt's safe. Respect has a chance to be rejected by your opponent, and attack almost always seems to end, even if somebody just submitted to your superiority, they still end up kicking your ass if you try to get a post-match beatdown. So there you go. Another big win over Shawn Michaels. First ballot WWE Hall of Famer. If he isn't already a Hall of Famer, he's going to be. We just made him submit to, like, kind of tearing at his mouth.
Look at the fine soap-crafted face of JG's created wrestler. I mean, not that mine looks any good either.
Well, you have a beard that covers up some of it.
Yeah, so I have a soap-crafted face that appears to have smudges of dirt all along the sides of it.
Well, we, unlike a lot of the YouTubers we watch, like Zerf and Lethal, we don't put our little faces up so people don't actually know what we look like. You know, I'm very sensitive about my monobrow and that third nostril, but you do appear to have a dirt-caked face at all times.
Alright, folks, it's time for my favorite and your favorite, the Diva Beauty Contest. Winner gets to give pie to someone.
Oh, boy.
I tell you, this is the best job in the world. Anyway, let's bring out our lovely contestants tonight, starting with Stacy.
Oh, that's right. I've committed a
Forgot.
cardinal sin. I keep pressing continue before we've had a few seconds to enjoy.
Victoria, look.
Just how terrifying. And it's a female fan, too. Just how terrifying Jerry King Lawler is on these things.
Her nostrils probably great for allergies.
Yeah, stay calm, everyone, stay calm.
Oh boy, here we go. I believe you had this.
I had that
as
as my avatar for a little while, yeah.
Time.
It is great for allergies, Lethal. Jerry the King Lawler's terrifying face.
Actually, before we move on, you will notice they have
We
sort
don't
of
have
like
to move on. We can keep this up forever.
That's true. You have these sort of like two-dimensional cardboard cutout fans that are sort of like sticking up
Yeah.
in the in like the lower level, but once you get up to like the mezzanine, it's literally just a flat panel with like fan shapes and colors sort of drawn on them.
What I'm surprised by is that they do let you see, I guess those are supposed to be the aisles. It looks like even in their own video game, they didn't give themselves a sellout crowd.
Oh my, I can't stand it.
Jerry the King Lawler speaks for all of us. Where's that other hand, Jerry?
Oh man, there we go. My lead jacket somewhat well for PS2. No, it's true. The modeling in this game is actually pretty nice. I'm not.
Some of the expressions are a little kooky.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think it's time for our second contestant, Victoria.
Lethal, we were marking out earlier on how good Goldust's outfit looks, although the wig tends to clip through his robe. His entrance outfit in this game and his in-ring attire looks really good for PS2.
Yeah, they sort of managed to like draw with textures sort of the like natural like creases and wrinkles that he ends up having in his bodysuit.
Woo! I'd do anything to get my hands on that. Up to and including going on a USO tour with her.
Now let's all take this in for a few moments, folks.
It's true.
Man, I can't wait till we get to the milk truck.
Hellfire and brimstone.
Hellfire and drumsticks.
JR, I can't take this any longer. This is one close contest. JR, please explain the rules, brother. JR, why did they put my wedding ring in? Why did they...
You know, they actually have... He has a wedding ring.
Yeah.
He's married to the cat, I believe, at this point. They include that in his model, and they have him coming out here perving on everyone.
Duke it out.
Alright, let's let JG decide who the winner is, for some reason.
Gang, get a hold of yourself. No, not that way!
Oh boy.
These are probably all the same jokes I made last year, too. Probably. So, JG, who do you think the winner is tonight?
Piano Keys likes the yellow shading on the king's teeth.
So I guess we'll do a poll. I mean, I would figure we'd vote for Victoria.
Yeah.
I mean, in real life, they're both beautiful women. I don't know if Stacy Keibler is still, or if she's even still Stacy Keibler. I don't know if she's still with George Clooney or not.
No, I mean George Clooney is married now to
Oh, to somebody. As Victoria is, I believe she owns a pizzeria.
Victoria?
Yeah.
Victoria's Pizzeria.
Or it might
So-
be a sports
So
bar
your
or something.
personal vote was for
I would vote for Victoria. I mean, if we really wanted to like see alternate storylines from when we had Bobo,
Polls are open,
we would-
guys. Another 15 seconds. Everybody get your votes in. I know there's more people than this watching now. Exercise democracy. Do it.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, it appears that Victoria would have won even if we had not voted.
So I'm kind of torn. Like most of the time, the choices Bobo made are the choices that kind of make sense to me to make.
Yes.
So sometimes I want to see the other just because I want to see something different. But no, I was I kind of wanted to see. Lethal was trying to start some drama.
Yes.
I thought so. I knew you would say that. Victoria, you are the winner! Good!
The GG method coming out.
And
Yeah,
she
we
gets
can't load.
the great trophy.
The Diva Ass Trophy.
Yeah, it is the JG method. You're right. Better than the Jerry Lawler method, which
It seems like you're not too happy about the result, audience. Then let me show you what I got in the ring then. That will make you feel better about not being judged as beautiful as I am by my own employee or
not employee.
My
She manages
subject.
that. Maybe she's like Queen. What's her name in Lucha Underground?
Queen Booker? Oh,
No, no,
she's
Queen
like Cobra Moon.
Cobra Moon. Because I almost said Queen Cobra, and I'm like, no, that's like Rowdy Rayco, member of the Road Warriors.
Next week, you and me, singles match. How about that?
Stacey Keibler has yet to respond to any of this.
Did you hear that? Two beautiful women are gonna get it on, baby! Oh, what are you doing with your hand?
Yeah, they did very well with the faces, and they did put a lot of effort into the female faces.
Yeah.
This
It was pretty good with JR's face, and you know,
Yeah.
he's kind of got that palsy. You know.
This beauty contest has turned into a feud between these two divas. Who would have thought? JG, what's your role in this? You shouldn't get caught up in the drama. You should be wrestling for the tag team titles.
Alright, so
Trish Stratus, who I
Yeah.
thought was going to be involved in the Diva angle for
Yeah, they captured JR's beating the lights. You're right. It really does look like him. Now JR with the hat and all, like his whole non-body part of his image is a bit of a caricature, but they got his face pretty well for PS2. And Goldberg defeats Randy Orton. Who would have thought? Wait, I'm sorry. You were trying to point this out, and I guess I just blew you off. The Hurricane Pin Jazz.
Yep.
What a hero.
Also, that Trish Stratus was involved in that when I was thinking, considering that we saved her from being creeped on by Val Venus earlier in the
I
storyline.
thought that was coming. And Mattias Graven makes a pretty good point with like JR's like, stay out of the drama, and it's like, you guys forced me to vote.
Yeah, it's like you. I didn't like rush up to you and volunteer. Like, please let me judge this beauty contest. Well, maybe we did in off-screen action.
Oh, next week's going to be at Philadelphia. It might be at the ECW arena.
It, you know how WWE usually like to set up Raw in bingo halls.
Hey, come on.
All right. Anyhow, folks, this is Bobo the Vulture.
I'm a Serious JG beauty contest judge extraordinaire.
And this is Let's Play WWE SmackDown. Here comes the pain. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.